Cambridge gives it to McMahon, looking to go inside. Look out for Chance Gray. Goes all the way to the corner. Having control of it is Theory, back out to Cambridge. Rebound by the Buckeyes. Shot good by on the board, and now they're full court press, something you see a lot.
Absolutely, Ohio State, they're known for that physicality and aggression on the defensive end, and that's why they force so many turnovers.
Ohio State, 36 turnovers, a season high, forced 22 steals as well against Utah State.
That's just unprecedented, not numbers you really ever hear about for any team, and just overall on the season, they're forcing 26 again.
Inside for Petty, who is double teamed. There'll be a foul called, or travel on Ohio State.
And Petty just swarmed on that double team and on the interior, and it makes sense. She was someone who was really a force for Kentucky last year in the SEC and has been a really solid post presence for the Buckeyes. You can't really leave her alone, and Ball State did a good job.
That'll be 8 seconds not to be able to get past the midline. Ohio State's deep.
What a big addition for Ohio State.
What a job by Chance Gray. 43% from beyond the arc this season so far. Ball State able to get it past. Looking to go inside. Will go back out to Allie Becky. Drives all the way in. Her shot no good. A rebound, and that's good by Elise Stuck.
And the rebounding numbers for Ball State aren't the craziest, but they're very aggressive on the glass. You can't leave them alone.
Allie Becky has Cambridge on her. Will go all the way to the corner for Austin. Kiefer thought about it. Now we'll go back out to Austin. Ohio State been right there, the double team. And the rebound by Petty. Here comes Cambridge all the way down the floor, gets the contact. She'll shoot 2 from the charity. Man with a turnaround jumper extends the lead to 9. That'll be out of bounds, last touched by Cody McMahon. Ball State inbounds it. Looking for Becky. And that one will be knocked away by Taylor Theory. And Connor, what do you got to do? Ball State has had struggles so far. Just
able to receive these passes.
The tough shot is good by Kiefer. Cambridge goes all the way outside to McMahon. McMahon looking to get in the paint, has some tough defense, gets the screen. Go all the way outside to Theory, back in for Petty, too strong off the glass. Austin with the spot up 3, no good, a rebound. Gray swings it to Cambridge. Back over to Gray. There'll be a foul on Ball State, just grabbing the arm of McMahon.
And there's that aggression on defense we've talked about for Ball State. Zuri Ransom, the freshman, getting all over the ball. Did commit a foul, but I'm sure that's a play that Brady Sally likes, because look at that. She may have committed the foul, but she still got her hands dirty, got in the play, and is
looking inside for Ebony Walker. She loses possession as Johnson gets it for Ball State. Becky with the screen. Swings it over to Ransom. Her shot no good.
Ball State down by 10. They've had a couple really nice looks from deep, Micah. If they've hit a couple of those, they would be right in this game, just a little bit closer.
Ebony Walker with the offensive rebound. Looking inside for Ebony Walker. She loses possession as Johnson gets it for Ball State. Becky with the screen. Swings it over to Ransom. Her shot no good.
Ball State down by 10. They've had a couple really nice looks from deep, Micah. If they've hit a couple of those, they would be right in this game, just a little bit closer.
Ebony Walker with the offensive rebound.
They never stop moving everybody off the ball, is relocating, and when you do that, you're going to get a nice shot like that Lemila had inside.
Allie Becky be tripped up. Foul be called on Watson. And so far, Connor, the first team All-MAC player a season ago, not being able to get involved 0 for 2 from the field. A 16-point lead. Buckeyes so far perfect from the charity stripe.
Their team with a lot of really strong free throw shooters, and that was the label on Watson coming out of high school. A great shooter from everywhere, especially the charity stripe.
That will be the horn as the first quarter comes to an end. The Ohio State Buckeyes lead ball control.
Absolutely.
Ransom go all the way to the freshman Kingery. Her shot good.
Nice take by the freshman. That's one of the first times all game Ball State has been able to get in the transition, and they can thrive there, Micah.
Looking for Petty, gives it up to Cambridge. Cambridge looking for the rebound, but Kingery able to secure it.
McMahon flew in there and tried to tip the rebound back to herself, and I think Petty already had position, so just getting a little bit ahead at that point, but now it's Ball State ball, and they got to take advantage of a situation like this.
Kiefer out to Kingery. Austin swings it for Johnson. Kiefer up top. Out to Austin. Swings it to Johnson, then back over to Kingery. Inside for Johnson, just can't get a hold of it.
Pass brought her a little bit too deep.
McMahon at the top, no good. Rebound by Theory.
That's a crafty finish from Taylor Theory there under the basket, able to locate the basketball, get the offensive rebound, and finish with her back to the basket on the nice reverse scoop. Nifty move.
Becky charges in, swings it out to Kiefer. Taylor Theory drives it in. Foul called on Kiefer.
She's got a piece of Theory on that drive to the bucket. Went around the other side, a strong take, but couldn't really get that right arm around to properly finish the drive, and therefore will shoot two.
Both of these teams, Connor, have struggled from beyond the arc so far.
She's had some trouble against that double team of Ball State. They've done a really good job on her so far, and overall against the Buckeyes, at least beyond the arc, but still have allowed 32.
Looks inside for Johnson. Back out to Becky. It's a little too high for Stock, still in control. That one was looking to go inside to Johnson, but just too far sailed past her head.
Looked like they weren't really on the same page on that feed to the inside. Went straight to the official, Brian Enderline.
Maybe thought Johnson would be at the other block. Gray gets the screen by Lemila. That'll be a foul called on Becky, who throws her hands up in disbelief. A 10-second difference between shot and game clock. Ohio State gonna bring it all the way down. Taylor Theory looks to go inside, one-on-one. That one no good. Rebound by Stuck. Foul called.
Paint Becky recognized it, and she had an easy 2 points.
Ohio State up by 16. Cambridge loses possession, goes out of bounds. Possession goes to Ball State.
Check out on the replay, just a quick collision between Kiefer and McMahon on the sideline, and they give this one up to so far in the scarlet and gray.
Kiefer out to Becky. Goes all the way to Kiefer. Just loses possession of it. Thought maybe she was going to get set a little bit quicker in the corner.
Yeah, and still, you got to catch those passes, and we've seen that happen a couple of times here for the Cardinals. A few unforced errors. And deep, Chance Gray just can't miss today.
And one very far out. Taylor Theory takes advantage, wide open lane, and she gets it home.
It's that pressure again, Micah, all over Ball State near midcourt, and Taylor Theory, a ball hawk on the defensive end, forcing the turnover.
Timeout called. The Buckeyes lead 47-26. We'll be Rudy McMahon saw it from a different. Madison Green will sub in for Cambridge.
Looks like they just went back to the locker room with Cambridge.
Inbound pass to Gray. Her shot is good. Chance Gray, perfect from the floor. 6 first. Out to Kiefer. Foul called. Be a push on Ohio State.
Buckeye foul number 21, Chance Gray.
Chance Gray picks up the foul. Just a little bit of a shove against Johnson.
Look at that stat sheet. Only one free throw.
Turnover, 22-27 points off those turnovers by Ohio State. They've taken advantage.
And that time Kingery just stepped on the baseline with the back of her foot. And again, it's all about that court awareness.
Gray hands it to McMahon. Gray slings it to McMahon, looks inside for Petty. Theory, the cutter, to the line, and that's a name we have not said a lot, Connor. 0 for 4, 0 for 1 from beyond the arc. 2 assists, 2 rebounds, but she got in a little bit of foul trouble early in that first half. Only has 2 currently.
Yeah, 2 of those fouls early, like you said, but she's made some plays on the defensive end and has had some nice feeds here and there, but the shots just haven't been falling for her, and she's their leading scorer, so when that happens,
Minute and a half remaining in the third quarter. Ava Watson, her 3 is good.
and you can see the confidence increasing with her every single time she takes a shot. She's a very talented scorer of the basketball and will be filling it up for a long time in the NCAA.
All the 3 so far by Ohio State have been made by Chance Gray. Walker, you can see Kevin McGuff just kind of shrugging a little bit. Not very excited about the call. In the bonus is Ball State.
Yeah, Walker had a slight push when Stuck was driving up the court there, and she'll get free throws.
This is the first. Stuck. 7. Gray goes inside. That one blocked by Towers.
Great paint defense by Towers, brings a lot of height to the lineup and making her presence felt inside.
Looking inside, kickball violation by Ebony Walker. Well, after this game, both teams will have a couple more games in the month of December. Ball State will have another road game. Northern Kentucky, Ohio State turns deeper and harder.
It absolutely has, in the Big Ten, always one of the better conferences in women's basketball and, frankly, a lot of sports. Just got stronger.
That they have. Look at the men's side as well. They are just as deep. Shot by Kingery. Lamela brings it down. Coast to coast for the record before that, 152, which has stand since 2003.
Really just an all-time great player in their program, an all-time defender, certainly.
Becky outside to Kiefer. Swings it to Johnson, but just cannot hand on. Connor, this is something you've harped on. You just gotta make the catch. Even
tournament and make the playoffs for the first time in over a decade. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Jayla. Ohio State comes out with the ball. Spot up shot by Watson is good. And Ball State, a lot of expectations coming into this. Came in the preseason poll projected to win the MAC. Currently, they sit in fourth. Some very good teams in front of them. Toledo, Miami of Ohio, and Buffalo. Watson hands it to Walker. Inside for Lamela. Gray swings it over to Madison Green. 1 second remaining. Chance Gray unable to get the triple to go.
Texas A&M and won against the Aggies. Had a nice game again where they were able to hold their own, and not a Power 4 opponent, but South Dakota State is a team who's receiving votes in the AP poll and is consistently at the top of their conference. They kept a close game against them as well.
It's a very good Ball State squad. Chance Gray unable to connect. The no look turned off, as Ohio State will wind out the clock and secure a 32-point victory, staying undefeated, going to 9-0.
What a start to the season for Ohio State. Last year